So I just watched Travis Knight's new Masters of the Universe movie, and for a first impression, the He-Man, I loved it. I never watched the original cartoons or the '90s film, so I went in completely free of the nostalgia, and I was pretty unbiased. This is a completely new vision on He-Man for me, and I expected it to be pretty lame because you know, I've seen some clips of the cartoons. Instead, it was actually pretty funny. It was like action packed. It was visually amazing. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about if it's actually worth watching. The movie starts off with young Prince Adam weapons training with his best friend, Tila, or Shira, and his trainer, Man-at-Arms. After failing to impress his father with his terrible sword skills, Castle Grayskull is attacked by Skeletor and his armies, all his dark forces, and the sorceress has to save young Prince Adam by sending him and the Master Sword through a portal to Earth. He spends all 15 years on Earth looking for this Master Sword so he can return to Eternia and he can save Eternia from Skeletor. So at the beginning of this movie, Prince Adam is just this shrill kid that doesn't want to fight and would rather try to talk things out. But as the movie progresses, you really get to watch him actually become the deserving hero and title He-Man. So the best part of this movie, in my opinion, is that it doesn't actually take itself too seriously. It actually embraces the ridiculous nature of the franchise. And Skeletor literally cracks jokes about how weird Mossman is. And the film leans hard into its self-aware, like Marvel style kind of humor. Despite how goofy it is, it actually does a great job of getting serious and tense when it needs to be, at most times. And the action is very good. I like the action a lot. That said, it is not perfect. The movie struggles to find its identity, and it sits in this weird middle ground where it's not quite nostalgic enough for the old school fans who watched you know, the original 80 cartoons, but might feel too bizarre for newcomers. Sometimes the humor is a little bit over the top and kills the dramatic tension. Like for example, and this is not spoilers, there's an Earth Beast dream sequence where Skeletor is doing bench presses in gym clothes. Sometimes the over the top humor completely kills the dramatic tension. For example, there's a bizarre Earth based dream sequence where Skeletor is doing bench presses in gym clothes and invading Adam's corporate workplace in business attire. Like he's wearing a suit and everything, but he's still got the hood on. And it totally breaks the immersion, and it wasn't really that funny, and he kind of made a dick joke, and honestly it feels a bit too cringe to justify. But honestly, even with those flaws, I think the movie does a fantastic job at bringing the realm of Eternia to life. You feel fully immersed while watching the movie. I just kind of wish that I could have seen Eternia more. They don't really. They basically only show um, Castle Grayskull and a couple other locations, like a forest location. But other than that, you never see any other. You never see the wildlife of Eternia or what the landscape is like. So you don't actually really get to see a lot of Eternia. I would still easily give it an 8 out of 10, and I would definitely rewatch it when it comes out to streaming. So, I mean, if you're into the fun sci-fi fantasy type, I would highly recommend checking it out. So, what are your thoughts on the film? Drop a comment down below and make sure you like and subscribe on your way down. Thank you for watching. Out.